Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Rolando Romero arrived shirtless against last Tuesday for another press conference for his rescheduled showdown with Gervonta Davis, until they shoved at each other following the formal portion of the event. Though this was a more reserved Romero than the antagonist who recently taunted Davis during their initial press conference October 21 in Los Angeles. There wasn't as much trash talk between them Tuesday at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, where they will square off in the Showtime Pay-Per-View main event 28 May. Romero remained steadfast in his belief, told that the undefeated Davis and a lot of the other people are overlooking him in advance of this 12th round fight for Davis WBA secondary lightweight title. "Everybody is underestimating me," Romero said. "But I mean, I started boxing at 17. I got my belt 7 years in. But I mean, I just literally went in there and beat the shit out of everybody, you know? And this is not gonna change. He is gonna get knocked out, and that's that." Romero referred to the WBA interim lightweight title that he owned before the sanctioning organization eliminated its interim championship in the aftermath of the Gabriel Maestro Michael Fox scandal last August. Davis and Romero called each other names for nearly 2 full minutes once they began to pose for photographs on stage. Calvin Ford, Davis' trainer, eventually pulled him away from Romero, who was much less animated as they taunted one another. Baltimore's Davis, 27, and North Las Vegas' Romero, 26, were thought scheduled to fight December 5 at Staples Center in Los Angeles. Mexico's Isaac Cruz replaced Romero as Davis' opponent on approximately 5 weeks' notice because a woman with whom Romero was acquainted accused him of sexually assaulting her at some point in the fall of 2019. Detectives for the Henderson, Nevada Police Department investigated the woman's claim, which was reported to police late in October. Charges were not filed against Romero, which led to Mayweather Promotions' premier boxing champion and Showtime rescheduling their fight. Davis defeated Cruz, but the regatta Mexican contender ended Davis' 16-fight knockout streak and became the first opponent to go 12th round with a 3-division champion. The left-handed Davis won a unanimous decision, but many experts and fans consider Cruz the 12th opponent of Davis' 9-year, 26-fight professional career. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 1000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel, you are my support. Thank you so much. From the moment George Kambosos Jr. defeated Teofimo Lopez and subsequently wrapped his IBF, WBA, WBO, and WBC franchise lightweight titles around his waist, Devin Haney placed a bullseye on the Australian back. With Lomachenko temporarily out of the picture, Haney has officially signed his name on the dotted line to face Kambosos Jr. on June 5 in Melbourne, Australia. While Haney has opened up as a slight favorite, many have expressed concern. According to the terms of their possible 2-fight deal, should Haney defeat Kambosos Jr. come June 5th, he will be mandated to face Kambosos Jr. immediately after. Just like their first bout, their second contest will take place in Australia as well. Despite the apprehension, Tim Bradley is hoping that Haney won't be rattled by fighting on foreign territory, having won the first world title of his career against Junior Witter in 2018. In Witter's backyard in the United Kingdom, Bradley is of the belief that as long as Haney remains focused on the task at hand, he will get a job done. "You can't worry about that," said Bradley to a group of reporters. "At the end of the day, you got to go in there and fight your fight. I think that Haney has enough skill and ability to beat a fighter like Kambosos. Haney, the current WBC lightweight belt holder, had long been hoping to face one of the division's best. In 2021, Haney completed the most impressive year of his young career. In May, the 23-year-old dominated former multiple weight world champion Jorge Linares. Only 7 months later, Haney would go on to hand Joseph Diaz, a fairly one-sided unanimous decision defeat. While Bradley believes that Kambosos Jr. is a terrific fighter in his own right, he is also of the belief that as long as Haney doesn't plant his feet and fight fire with fire, he should have little to no issue living in Australia with every world title dropped safely over his shoulders. I don't think that Haney got a box. If he just boxers for 12 rounds, he should be able to whitewash him, and he has better feet, he has a longer jab. It's when he sits still that's the problem that I have. When he goes into that pilly shell, he gets hit with right hands. I worry about that, especially against Kambosos, said Bradley. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.